Hey there and welcome to this video. Today Tessa's actually in Sulani and I've already seen some Townies that she could take photos of later or that we could make poses for, but I think for right now I like the idea that she relaxes a little bit, enjoys the warm weather, because it's warm. It actually doesn't say how warm it is in degrees, but that she just relaxes a little bit and enjoys the nice weather. And then she could, here are some Townies, and I think there are even more at the beach, but she can then talk to them, but just chill a little bit first. Can she also start talking to him while relaxing? That could be interest-friendly. Nah, too bad. That would have been nice. She could still try talking to him. I'm gonna still try that. Wait, friendly. Maybe she's going swimming as well. That's fine too. She can also... Oh, she wants to introduce herself to other Sims as well. Anyway, you know what? Ask her about her career and just talk to her a little bit. Apparently, we're taking her post since... or making her post since we already are talking to her. And he's just swimming through her. Maybe deep thoughts, share ideas, and just have a conversation with her. And friendly, hold on, small talk. Might let her get to know her a little bit. Oh, you know what? I kind of also like the idea of them becoming best friends. I don't know. I would like that. Where can I actually find the splash interaction? Because sometimes it comes up like there, but I can't find it. Was it mischievous? Maybe deception, pranks, scare? But no, it's not over here. Editing me here. I think there's a cooldown, and that's why it didn't show up, because I probably already did the interaction. So I think I already kind of took a look around here, and I kind of like how this could look like. Although now it's getting cloudy, so maybe that's a stupid idea. It would be nicer to take cool photos once it's not cloudy. Although it could be a bit moody if it's cloudy. I don't know, I might still take the photos. I could also... Wait, what's the weather forecast? Oh, chances of rain. Ooh, you know what? Then I'm gonna do it differently. I think I might just save and head over to Blender before it starts raining. Alright, to be honest, I don't really have an idea for a pose yet, except for that I think I like her to be sitting. Also, I noticed that I didn't take a screenshot of the location, so I'm not sure if it in what direction it makes most sense with the background, because I obviously want the beautiful waterfall to be seen in the in the background. I'm not sure if I'm posing her the right direction right now, which doesn't matter because I think I could still turn her and she doesn't have to sit exactly like that. I could turn her so that she is facing a different way, if that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining it right. So no, I'm hoping that her hand will fit, and I'm not sure if they, if she could have her hands on the wood there. It doesn't have to go over the edge. Oh, that could actually work, but I'm worried. It kind of looks very similar to the one I already did. I think the one in Wittenberg. But that's okay. it's still a different screenshot. It's still a different pose. She's sitting on the bridge, Micah sitting on a fence, so it's totally different. But I could have used, Micah as a reference, although I don't think she had her legs crossed, so it's actually quite a different pose. Now, with the hands now, it could become an issue that if I am posing the hands according to that object, because then I have to exactly match her location to the bridge. I think maybe it makes more sense to have it to just have it relaxed there, but not really clinging. Now, she's not really clinging on to the side, because if I then have her a bit more to the side, it won't, I'm gonna try it like this. If I have her then in game be like over there, you can see the hand doesn't match, so I have to match the position completely. And I think because of that, maybe it makes more sense to... I like the idea though that she could have this hand maybe on this, because I think this might be the same height that she has that over there, and maybe this one. Although she could have both on there. That would also fit. I was thinking about, having the second hand on her leg, but obviously rotated. But I think it could also work if she has both hands on that thingy. And something else I want to do to get hopefully a little bit more dynamic in here. I'm gonna add an IK or inverse kinematics to the head as well, and I'm gonna enable rotation, and I'm gonna move the head in free camera mode, not in camera mode, not in front view, I don't know, but in this free perspective view, I don't know how to explain it, but and just move it a little bit to hopefully get a bit more dynamic. Because you can see it this way, she's also moving her upper body a bit. Although I'm kind of thinking that it could be nice if she looks or has her head tilted, that's not her head though, if she kind of has her head like that, and then to have her look up like that, although it looks a little bit mean. Maybe if she has like a little smile. Hold on, I'm gonna make it easy on myself though, and I'm just gonna use a pre-made smile. Although I don't think I want her to have her mouth open, so I am actually gonna make it. No, I'm just gonna fix the mouth, because I was gonna say that I want her, you know, to that I could also just change the mouth, but I think I'm just gonna do it like this. Also, this smile is quite extreme. I mean, she could also look somewhere completely different, that she's not looking towards the camera, but somewhere else, maybe even looking down like that. Although that could be a bit weird. Maybe if she looks in the other direction. Although I kind of like how this looks. I think I might keep it like that and, you know, work on the hands next. By the way, I recently, you know, over the weekend, I did a Sims 3 pose. And this is kind of messing me up right now, because now I don't know how to say that, but now I'm kind of, because in the when I make poses for the Sims 3, I have to double tap to rotate them along the right axis, if that makes sense. And in the Sims 4, or not in the Sims 4, but in this file, I actually just need to rotate it once. And so this is kind of like a bit tricky. So I'm not tricky, that's not true, but I'm rotating it. I've rotated at few points more than once, or, you know, twice, even though I don't have to, just because I recently did had to do it like that. Okay, and now we're gonna move this up as well, maybe like that. Now this is actually what I wanted to avoid, because now I actually do need to find this exact location so that the hand doesn't, I mean, I could move her hand back a little bit so that I don't have, but I could also try to make it that she, this could be difficult though. The easier choice would have been to have her hands on the legs, but this is kind of boring. I mean, it's not, but I want her to have her, I don't know, I like how this looks, how, you know, if she has her hands like that. Also, I should probably move this up a little bit here as well. And maybe even move that a little bit. I might need to fix her eyes though now. Oh, also something that I just noticed, I should probably rotate that a little bit more to this direction. Oh, and I might, because I like the dynamic that she's leaning a little bit to that side. I'm still not done with the hand, so I might do it a little bit more, you know, exaggerating it a little bit, so that we have this movement a bit more like there, and then moving it back here. Now she's not really looking to the camera. Maybe I need to rotate her head a little bit. Oh yeah, I think that's much better. Oh, I kind of liked the idea for a moment, and then I saw how bad it looks. So maybe I'm not gonna do this extreme, and I'm just gonna move it down a little bit more like that. Okay, I think the hand is okay like that, and I like the overall pose. So I think I might just save. Is there something else I might change about the... No, I think the smile is okay. Maybe this is a bit too much. Maybe I should move it forward a little bit. Nah, I think it might be fine. Now it seems a bit... I mean, I could move it like there. I think it's the shadow that's throwing me off here. But I think you can't even see that on the finished photos anyways, you know, that Tessa takes of her. So I'm just gonna leave it here and head back to the game. Okay, this one was tricky. First of all, I noticed that because I wanted to take the poses of each townie in their neighborhood, and since she's an island living townie, I assumed that this is her neighborhood, but it's not. So I actually let them both go to her house and found this beautiful spot. But now, and it's kind of tricky, I also changed the pose slightly, just the location of the pose, because it was quite tricky to get her to pose here, or to get her to the exact location, because at some point she would just, I think, clip underneath or inside the rocks or something. She got lost. So I had to move her in Blender. I had to, you know how I have the main control, I had to move her forward so that the actual teleporter is kind of located somewhere over here now. I hope that makes sense what I mean. Fortunately enough though, the hands were kind of, well, I mean, not really. They are not matching to this. And the thing is, it's really hard to make poses for those rocks, or for debug rocks in general, because they are too rotated, scaled up and down. And so those don't match up the rocks in debug exactly. So it's kind of tricky to make poses, because I've made poses for Sims, you know, sitting on the rock and then realizing that the rock is actually a different size in debug than it is in the world. So that can be quite tricky. And I mean, from the distance you can't really see how that her hands aren't actually you know, that aren't actually touching the rock properly. But from further away, it actually looks quite good. The only thing that I just noticed is how tiny she looks over there. So this kind of bothers me a little bit. I mean, if we take the photo from like over here, yeah, I mean, that looks cool, especially if you don't see the waterfall looks a little bit weird. So maybe I would just do it like this. I mean, this looks cool. But if I don't know, I thought it could be cool to have it like that. But I didn't notice how huge those rocks were, so she looks tiny over there. I mean, I could still do it like this, but it looks, I don't know, it looks a bit weird. But anyways, by the way, I also took some photos of her at the bridge, but even though I didn't, oh, I think, no, I thought it stopped raining, but it's still raining. Oh, did I mention it started raining? But it's still nice, and now I'm actually gonna let her take some photo, or not take some photos, but just gonna place that in world. I mean, now she isn't looking the camera, so I should probably move it, but I still like it, I think. Maybe I should have it like that she's not quite in the middle, like, not where I want it, like that. Gonna take a photo anyways, but I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. Yeah, a little bit better, but still not quite. That's it. That's nice. I'm also gonna take one from this rotation, and I might try... Should I try taking one of her with the waterfall? That I'm gonna move the... I mean, she doesn't have to face the camera, but if I gonna put it like over there... I'm just curious how if we could make it work that it still looks cool. Oh, I should elevate the camera though. I don't know. I might still take a photo, but I don't like it because she just looks way too tiny. I mean, I could do it like that. Ooh, I like this because we have like, she's on this third and the house, or the edge of the house is on this third. So I kind of like that. But I think the water also just looks weird. I don't know. I don't like it with the water. But I think that's fine. And we got her to pose in her actual neighborhood, which I'm actually very happy about. So I'm gonna put that in her inventory. By the way, I let Tessa grab something to eat at the... Is it a beach bar? I don't know. Where's Tessa, by the way? She's over there. So I'm gonna place the camera over... Oh no. Oh, there it is. Oh, I just thought I lost it. Okay, you can put that in your inventory. I'm gonna let her stop posing, and then you can see where she's actually located. So I kind of moved the pose or the rig over, you know, forward, just so, because if I have it too close, and that's what I tried to mention before, I think if I haven't edited it out, because it's a lot of blah blah, but if I have it like over here, the rig, or you know, the origin of the rig or the teleporter, it kind of gets lost in the waterfall for some reason, kind of goes underneath. I think maybe because the ground is underneath, so it takes, I don't know how to explain that, doesn't matter anyways, but I think they might, I mean, once you have your camera in there, I mean, maybe you can actually go to her place and maybe chill a little bit at her house, if I could find it now. Is there something they can do over here? I think I might let them go somewhere else. I mean, they could go back to the bar. By the way, before I let them go to this location or to her house, I actually let them travel to the bar. Maybe I'm just gonna let them go back there. That they were talking, and then, you know, she was like, hey, by the way, there's a nice waterfall over where I live. And so they went over there to take some cool photos and now go back to the bar to grab some drinks. Wait, can't she shower in the rain? Because I would just wanted to say she has to take a shower soon, but maybe it's already raining enough that she could take a shower. Yeah, shower in the rain. Awesome. If that helps her hygiene. Oh, I thought she could do that in her swimsuit. Well, that's weird, but it helps her hygiene, so that's okay, I guess. But maybe the two of you just go inside and sit here together. I mean, it could be also nice for, you know, a future post to have someone lean against the sign over here. That's also quite beautiful. Oh, by the way, Tessa, you can get dressed. You don't have to be naked. Just, I mean, she could wear that one. I mean, why not? Just put this one on. Are they reacting to her? Okay, and now just sit back down there, and now you could just order a drink. Can she order a drink for group? And maybe... Wait, can she order her favorite drink for group? No, just for herself. Order drink for... Ooh, it's the Humor and Hijinks Festival. Maybe they could go over there. Oh wait, she's saying goodbye now anyways. Okay, you know what, maybe she has to leave. I also think she might have a kid if I saw that correctly. But I think I might end the video here and let her go to the Humor and Hijinks Festival. And maybe she meets someone there who she can take photos of. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you enjoyed it, and maybe I'll see you in the next one. Bye.